it always amazes me how much they want to learn, you know, and come to you, and they're inquisitive. You know, you put them in a box and trying to get to their friend, and they'll jump all over you or whatever. But actually, it's almost the best environment for them to learn then when they do come in like that, because within a couple of days they actually come out the stone and say, oh, actually, oh, he wants to be my friend. He wants, you know, and it's not very long before they actually want to come, and you know, it never ceases to amaze me how much they want to learn. You know, it's like the young ones in the field coming up to you and being inquisitive.
Well, it's developing a relationship with them as well, isn't it, if they learn to trust you?
So quietly now, as I said, they've had the teeth and they haven't had bridles on yet. But generally, when they go on the walker now, we'll start to just stick a bridle on them. The next thing will be, they've had rugs on, is we'll introduce a roller, and then when we put 6 on we've got a Claydon horse exerciser that when we put 6, we'll put 6 on in the morning, muck them out. And so as they come out first thing in the morning, they'll be mucked out as they leave the stable, so we don't sort of get in where accidents happen with a wheelbarrow in the doorway when they don't, when they're not handled enough. So we'll basically take them out while they're being jumped, or on the walker they'll be mucked out. And now, as I said, we'll put a roller, side reins, and basically that's preliminary. Start to teach them to lunge now, will be the next thing in here, that they can lunge both reins, and then, which is all part of breaking really. So actually there's so many more bits to breaking than there are than just getting on them. You know, basically they've got to be ready. We've seen Strathcoke will long rein all of them, so we'll put a roller on, put a bridle on, put some side reins on, but just loosely on the walker, that they get used to the bridle mouthing up. Then we'll introduce a saddle, start to long rein them a bit, drive them around the field there, and then start to lean across them in the stable when we've long reined them until it's quite easy to get on them. It's quite good now, the chute with the gates, that we can get on them in an enclosed area and then trot them up and down before we let them go in here, where the chances are they're going to shoot off, chances of the rider getting injured, frightening the horse, because every time you fall off, the horse obviously gets a fright. So don't get in a situation, A, where you're going to get hurt, and B, where you're going to frighten the horse. So that's why we've got, you know, this chute. As I said, we'll get on them either in a stable, to start with in a stable where a horse knows he's in an enclosed environment, so he doesn't run when something, and as I said earlier, it's that is a natural thing. If a horse is frightened, it's a herd animal, that it runs. So just to get on it in here, when you introduce a rider, for sure it's going to run. So you need to, you know, we need to make sure that everything for the horse is done in a way to educate it, not to frighten it. And generally, most horses that I've had that have ever had a problem have been because somebody has got on them too soon, or done something to, you know, or yes, listen, it can happen, you know, a bag could blow up when you're long range, the next thing it's shot off, and you've got this, you know, things, you know, they're animals, things happen that, you know, that we can make mistakes, but generally we don't have a problem with any of them if we do it in the right way, in the right environment. Yes, try and get on one in the middle of the field. You're going to be.
Well, people do it, don't they?
Yes, you know, I'm lucky that we've grown the facilities and tried to make them work for what we need to do. So that's why here with the indoor, we, you know, I've had myself where I've had to do them on the lunge because I haven't got anywhere to do them. The next thing they've shut off and the lunge's gone under the tail, and you set off across the field, and the horse is going to get injured or you're going to get hurt. So.